One of the things I've talked about before on this channel is the fact that we have lost the ability to have debates. We have lost the ability to have civilized, conversations to exchange knowledge. What we typically want to do nowadays is we want to be right, or we want to change people. Like, we want to force you to change your mind, or we want to tear away your belief about something, right? Not only do I want to raise the consciousness and usher in the new conscious people that are starting to wake up, and once again, I'm always waking up more and more every day. But you know what I'm saying? The people that are brand new to this, and you just wake up, you're like, whoa, there's a lot of stuff out here. It's like, yeah, I know. But start with that one. You seem like you good with that. Start with that one. Like, I feel like the teacher's assistant, like in college, like the TA. And it's pretty much, for those of you that aren't in college or never been, whatever, it's like the TA is someone that's taken a class, they did really good at it, and they help the new people coming in. Pretty much like a tutor, essentially, right? But they actually took the class with that professor, so they know they can help you through it, right? That's pretty much all it is, And I feel like there's that, but then I also feel like there needs to be a bridge between, traditional religion and the new conscious community that's popping up. Like, there needs to be a bridge, because right now we're just standing on this big divide, and we're just hurling javelins, catapults, fire, flame, arrows, chakra blast, ki blast into each other. And what you're not realizing is, like, both sides can have points. Both sides can be right about something. But in our current society, in our current climate, all we want to do is yell at one another. And the louder I am, the more right I am. A lot of us are coming into these debates. We say we're here to debate, but all we're trying to do is change your mind. And sometimes people just aren't ready for that. It's like, I didn't come here to change my mind. I came here to present information and learn something. But you're just trying to force feed me into the way you think, whether that be conscious or your traditional ways of religion, right? And what we really need to do is learn how to regain that ability to sit across the table from someone that believes in something completely opposite from us, right? And the thing is, why can't you both be right? Why can't you? Because what we do nowadays, especially like when it comes to the religion and the conscious community, it's like we like to just hurl facts at one another or hurl verses at one another and blah, blah, blah. And it's so annoying. Because it's like, y'all do realize y'all arguing about the same thing. You're just adding a different weight to it in your own personal lives. Why is it that you feel like you're always being personally attacked? Because most of the time people are attacking you. And let's talk about that real quick. Half the time when we have these discussions now, we are attacking the other side. Like, for example, spiritual person talking to the religious person. Hey, no, that doesn't make sense. You can't have a Jesus. Jesus, the letter J didn't exist 500 years ago. So how can someone be named Jesus if blah, blah, blah? And then it says worship no man, but you're worshiping a man named Jesus. So what does that even mean? And the person be like, whoa, you're coming at my whole God, the person I worship and pray to, all this type of stuff. Whoa, no, we are no longer discussing. You attacked me. Now, what happens when people are attacked? They attack back or they block you off. And they're just saying, nope, this person's disrespectful, nope, this guy's going to hell, going to hell. No. What you need to understand is you, Mr. Conscious, Mr. Hotep, Mr. Pan-African, you robbed our religion, brothers. And what we need to do is get back to, like, calm down. See, you're too into this and talking to one group of people that you realize there's a whole plethora of different people to come talk to. And say, listen, I understand you have your religions and all this type of stuff. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but the letter J didn't exist until 500 years ago. So how could you be worshiping someone? And then also it says worship no man, but wasn't Jesus a man? I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. And I'm gonna give you two different things. So of course, like, they could always just quote the Bible and there's something like that. But there's also this other thing that a lot of people, both sides, don't like to do. To admit they don't know. Dang, well, like, that does make sense. And that's actually new information for me. I actually don't know the answer to that. I was just raised like this, and in all honesty, me praying to this Jesus has brought, happiness and peace into my life. So it works for me. No, but see, and that's when you should be done. If you're truly conscious and you want everyone to be able to live the life that they want to live, if they are happy and they bring everything that they expect in their life is coming to them, why do you have anything else to argue about? They're as happy as you are with your belief. Leave them alone. You see what I'm saying? Other end of the spectrum. Oh, I watched your videos, Prince. I watched your videos, and you said you're God. You're a God. That can't be true. Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, well, if you calm down for a second, I'll use your own book that just says, like, we are the temple of God. It says that God is within us. Did you not, what is it like, do you not know that Jesus Christ is in you? Unless, of course, you fail the test, something like that. Some biblical stuff, and then it's just like, you say you worship Jesus, all that type of stuff, but then it does say in your own book that, the works that I do and more, ye shall be able to do also. So, that's in your book as well, from Jesus, the person that you worship. So, that's just what I took from it. We might have different beliefs, but that's just what I got from it. Dang, actually, okay, well, you did use the book, and it does make sense. Oh, wow, I actually learned something today. I might want to go reread that. Cool. You see what I'm saying? It's like, what we need to understand is whether you're conscious or you're religious, you're looking through life with a certain color lens. Let's just say religion is blue. Let's say spirituality is green. If you were born and your mom and daddy put some blue glasses on you, you're going to wake up thinking that everything in the world is blue. Everything is blue, blue, blue. Everywhere you look is blue. Everything is God. Everything is the devil. You're going to hell, blah, blah, blah. Cool. But what happens when you start to go through a transition like many of us have and many of us are? When you're like blue, 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 you take them off, you're like, whoa, there's orange, there's purples, there's pinks, there's yellows, whoa. And then you start to settle into green, the spirituality one. Say, well, all of them got a point, but I kind of like this one over here. Boom, now you're seeing here. It's like when people go through the transition and you were accepting of new knowledge, you can be like, okay, well, I see where you're coming from. But there's also these things that you didn't think about. Let me show you this and that and this and that. Well, I see what you're showing me here, but that doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't click. Hey, it may not be supposed to, like you go live your truth. Once again, as long as you are not force feeding your opinions on other people and you are not harming anyone else, then live the way you want to live, people. Why is it that y'all need to be right? Religious people, why is everyone going to hell if they don't believe in Jesus? Why is everyone going to hell if they do this? But then you make all these exceptions to your rules. You shouldn't drink alcohol, but yet you got drunk when you got the promotion. Well, it was a good day of celebration. Why are you fixing the goalpost? Spiritual people, you're here to talk about how everyone should be living the lives that makes them happy and peaceful and truthful and bring light to the world. And someone's doing that, but they're a Christian, they're Buddhist, they're Hindu, they're whatever. And you chastise them because they don't know the 6 different mantras and the mudras that you know. Aren't you contradicting yourself too? That's why I always boil it down to, as long as you're not hurting nobody else, and as long as you're not trying to force feed your opinions on other people. Once again, I am guilty of this from back in the day. I've definitely been dialing it back. If people want to learn stuff, if people want to know something, I present it to them. The people that come across my channel, you're on some type of journey one way or another, whether it's spiritual development or, just personal development, whatever. And you get gravitated towards me because it's like, okay, I like the way this dude thinks. Like-minded people are going to stick together, but you can't fall into that confirmation bias. You can't talk to 6 people and y'all 6 come up with a conclusion and now the whole world has to accept that. That's not how this works. That ain't it, champ. You know what I'm saying? And then just because religious people, you've been born into this does not make it right. I could be born thinking I'm supposed to greet people by smacking them in the face. But if I'm born and I do that, hey, what's going on? I'm going to keep wondering why I keep getting beat up every day. Just because you were born into it and you don't know anything else does not make it all the way correct either. You see what I'm saying? We need to come to this understanding that, number one, all you religious people that keep quoting the book, I don't care if you can read it back and forth, left, right, upside down, and change it into different languages. You don't know everything about that book. You don't. Spiritual people, you are always saying that you are tapping into the unlimited, the infinite universe, all this type of stuff, and you pretend to know everything, so you know infinity. You know infinity, but you can't do 9 times 9 times 4 times 7 times 8,472.3. If you knew everything, you could do that instantly, but you don't. So you don't know everything. So stop it. Both sides, go in timeout, get yourselves together, calm down, and bring your new thoughts to one another and exchange it. You have to be open, because this person could be a master of theology. They could be a master of reading the Bible, and they'd be like, well, this and this and this. Dang, I didn't know that's how that went. Okay, boom. So I'm just gonna implement that. But also, you should try this because I've seen this in my world. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, wow. And then I could actually add that to the Bible, like my understanding to the Bible. And oh, wow. That's all I'm saying. Is that so hard? Or y'all can just keep yelling at each other and keep like learning absolutely nothing. To the next one.